Alright fellas, welcome back. It's time to do the final thoughts, final tasting of the first beer of 2018. The Pale. I can't remember what we called this one. Don't even think it has a name. But this is the Pale that we brewed up with Mosaic and Galaxy. We moved away from Marisota. We just used pale malt, a touch of Crystal 10 and a touch of flake barley, and that's it. Let's get one poured out and see what we've ended up with. Oh brother, that's not bad, is it, eh? That's not a bad pour into an RPA glass especially. That's a nice little head on there. I'm pretty pleased with the way the Keezer, first of all, is serving. It's not bad at all. I probably need to just knock the serving pressure down a little bit, and looking back, I could have got away with adding a little more of the 3/8 hose to each line, and we may look at that in the future, especially when this Pale gets kicked. We may add a little bit more length of hose, but I think I may have winged it and struck lucky that we're not just getting a full pour of foam. But the Pale has turned out. I have been supping on it. I like to do it. I like to get it in and drink it through the conditioning. I think it helps to know when a beer's hit its peak, and it's interesting to follow it through the conditioning as well, just for your own personal notes, really. So I tend not to just put them in and leave it for 2 weeks before I try one. I like to try it as we get up to the conditioning point, and I think we've hit it. I think we've hit it now. But it has been a good journey for it. It has tasted pretty damn good right from the get-go. But let's have a sniff on it, see what we think. Oh, Mother of Mary. I think the Galaxy's coming through more than the Mosaic. Although the Mosaic is giving a back end of mango, but there is a nice tropical bubblegummy sort of aroma coming off of it. Not getting too much on the malts, and I'm pleased about that. I wanted this Pale to be quite pale. I wanted it to have not a lot in it. I didn't want to throw too much crystal in there, too many different types of crystal or anything much else. I just wanted it to be the bare essential for the malts, and trying not to overdo it with the hoppage. And the aroma's coming through nice. Let's get a taste on this puppy. Cheers, fellas. Oh. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Especially now the weather's picked up. Where do I start with it? Because it's quite simple, but it's giving more than what I've put into it, I think. I have a nice citrus that hits you first, and it drinks down so well. There's a nice light mouthfeel to it. The malts are definitely there, but in a true Pale fashion. They are very light, and it's easy drinking. It's super refreshing, and it's letting the hops do the talking. I'm pleased to say that in all the testing of the Keezer gas and everything like that, I have remembered not to keep the gas on it too long. So I think I had it on 12 psi for the first 4 or 5 days, and then I knocked it right down to serving pressure because that was enough carbonation for me. That's perfect carbonation for me. There's definitely carbonation in it. It's not streaming up the glass. It doesn't gas you out. That would take away from the comforting, easy drink of this Pale, especially when the weather's picked up like it has nice hot days. But that carbonation is aiding the bitterness, which is like a mid bitterness. It doesn't hit you straight away. It's sort of when you took your first swallow. It does grab hold of your tongue, and it's a pleasant bitterness. It's a very grapefruity, pithy bitterness. And I was worried when I was tasting it through its conditioning stage that possibly it could be a touch too bitter, but it seems to have mellowed out. And I think the balance between the easy drinking malts with the hops combined with this amount of bitterness in it definitely ramps up the refreshment. I'm very pleased with how it's come out, and I'm more pleased that we didn't have any infection in it from me dunking my sack in the dry hop stages. I mean, it forms a lovely head. It's a nice tight meringue head. Hops on the flavour, same as the aroma. Probably getting a touch more of the mosaic coming through on the flavour, but they're both working well together. Very, very nice indeed. But I like the fact that there's no bells and whistles to it. It's not trying to be too much. It's not trying to wow you with too many tricks. It's just a simple grain bill and a simple hop staging that's delivering a nice aroma and a nice flavour. No crash chilling on this one because I forgot. And it is hazy, but it's not too bad. But overall, I'm very pleased with it. A good beer to break in the Keezer's first outing. The next beer to fill the Keezer will be the Pilsner. And that's it, fellas. I'm going to now enjoy this in the sun because the sun's come out. It's going to be a nice week next week. And I may have some footage of a barbecue next weekend. Who knows? Well, that's it, fellas. That's it. A nice pale to kick off 2018. To kick off the Keezer. Got a nice pour. I'm happy. That's it. Thank you very much. I'm out of here. So as always, don't forget to thumb my pretty Chris do. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, click it and watch out. It's coming up next. Share the video, get it out for all to see. Until next time, I'm out of here.